The tower is now 100 meters from the wall. Everybody's still just hunkering down.
I want to see if I can count the guys shooting arrows.
Good idea.
I ready all my physical spell component pouches.
Okay, I guess I brush my hair out of my eyes so I can have a clear view. How specific do I need to get?
Not quite that specific, just anything relevant. What kind of hair does Grum Rockrider have, anyways? I don't believe I described that detail, so it could be yours if you'd like.
Jeez, so many possibilities.
You don't have to decide right now.
Well, what's traditional for dwarves?
Maybe like a big braid that goes down your back that goes with your beard braids.
Are you fucking serious? Don't mess with
That's
me.
actually totally very dwarf. She's not messing with you. They're pretty metal.
Like ore.
Okay, fuck it. Beard braids it is, but no top braid.
I'm shaved. Shaved head.
Okay.
Or I'm bald if my people wouldn't do that or something.
Okay.
If necessary, I have burns on the top of my
It's
head.
not necessary. A shaved head is not uncommon among dwarves, though if you do want to have a weirdly burned head anyway, that's
No.
fine.
That would be weird. You know, I just didn't want a top braid, that's all.
So-
I was ready to burn it off.
Anyway, guys, can I assume that you don't want to do anything until either something happens or the tower gets to the wall? Is that fair?
Yeah.
So you remember that little iron door that I described earlier? Well, it opens. Everybody roll initiative.
And now this is for the order we do stuff in, right?
Right. So you roll a 20.
Yep.
And you're going to add that number. And you got a pretty good initiative modifier.
Thank you. No one ever notices.
Where's my initiative modifier?
Right there.
All right, what'd you roll? You first, Gary, goes around the table.
Okay, so... Oh, no. This is 1 through 20. Fuck. Okay, so I add that, I guess, and 8?
Not so high. Dwayne.
15.
Stacy.
17.
And Lance in Tucson.
Here in Tucson, we are choosing to use our initiative modifier negatively in order to get a low number. So our initiative is 2.
So you can do that?
If you want to go last for some reason, yeah.
I'm gonna wait for them dudes to bunch up so I can fireball that ass.
Oh, shit, yeah. I can't wait to see that
And Vic.
in my mind.
And I thought you'd forgotten about me. 11.
And the bandits. Okay, so it looks like the first is Stacy. I mean, Celicia.
Alright. Okay, this is really nerve-wracking. I wish it wasn't me that had to go first.
It's an option you have, if you want, to wait and jump in after someone else.
No.
If you want to hold your turn.
No, I'm good. You know, I think you're just trying to steal my going firstness. Okay, so, no one's come out that door yet, right? It's just open?
Exactly. You can't see anyone from your angle. You get the sense of people moving inside the fort through the narrow arrow slits, but no one's really lingering in front of them.
Okay. So, I can't see anybody, but it seems reasonable to expect that people are going to come through that open door. And if Lance is going to throw a fireball, maybe I can... Let's see, do I have any traps? I have rope and what is this? Thieves' tools. What are thieves' tools?
They're like hammer and chisel type tools. It's like a small leather strap with loops for small tools, cutting/mechanical tools.
Okay, that doesn't sound very helpful. I have a lantern. Do I really have this on me? Like, how big is this lantern?
It's a lantern. I mean, it's not modern or anything. It's probably made of metal and glass. Yeah, like metal and glass. Wait, how much did you pay for it?
I seem to remember it was like maybe 1 gold or something.
Okay, then yeah. It's probably actually animal hide wrapped around a flimsy wooden frame and burns rendered fat.
Probably not glass. Okay.
It's better than a torch, and it lasts, and it's relatively protected from weather.
Okay, so what if I like threw this lantern? Would it splash, dangerous, slippery, and/or flammable oil around?
Good idea.
It would, at least a little.
All right. Well, I have some extra oil for it, so I could fill it up with a bunch of oil and then throw it like a Molotov cocktail.
badass. Totally do that. And then you can fireball it.
That's what I'm talking about!
All right then.
That's what I'm going to do.
I am drenching my hide lantern in oil and I am throwing it down onto, yes, right there where the door opens.
That's 80 yards away.
Football field is 100 yards. That's far. I say wait until we get closer, then do that.
No, fuck that. They are about to come out that door. Now is the time to do this, I think. I mean, come on, how far can I throw?
Well, we are up high. We're like 50 feet up, right?
Well, the tower's more like 40 feet high. Look, you're gonna have to roll, but you think it's possible that you could make it.
What does that mean? Come on, Freddie. You said that when we wanted information, you would give it to us.
You think it's possible that you could make it. That's the information. Your character looks at the wall and says, oh, I could probably make it.
So do it.
Alright. I'm going for it. I am throwing my oil lantern at that open doorway.
A 20.
Oh, yeah, okay. Right. Do I get to add anything?
I guess add your dexterity bonus, as if you were firing an arrow.
Then 7.
It hits the workers' town below.
So I guess then you miss. The fire lands more like here.
This was poorly thought out.
Hey, I'm doing what I can. You know, Freddie told me that my girl thought that she...
You're fine, you're fine. I'm gonna do what I can so later on I'll throw somebody on top of that, make it all worthwhile.
A dwarf throwing a normal-sized person is an awesome image.
Is it fireball time? Who's next?
No, dude, you go last.
I know.
So I think it should be me, right? Unless it's like bandits or forest raccoons or anything.
Yes, next is Dwayne. What was your guy's name again?
Dude, that Gorus, eater of foes. So shit. Still way too far to jump to the wall, right? I don't see anyone through the window slits.
Nope, not yet.
Alright, well, I've got my two-handed sword ready. And, well, I'm watching that door. And, I don't know, I guess I just hold my turn until after the bandits.
Okay, Vic.
The bandits are less than 11.
Yes.
Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. You remember that blasting potion I got from the alchemist in New Acadia? The stuff for my arrows? Well, we talked about how if it hit hard surfaces, it would kind of go off like a little explosion.
Totally. Yeah, you're gonna dip some arrows in that stuff?
Well, I told you before the battle that I'd already prepared 6 of them, so I'm going to notch one and blind fire it into one of the arrow slots on the 3rd floor.
Alright, interesting. Go for it. Roll.
So you're just gonna shoot it in there and hope that you hit stone or something randomly?
Exactly. You know, confuse them if anything. Alright, because I am such a badass at shooting this bow, I got a 22 even though I rolled a 14.
Alright. You hit. The arrow soars through the open window, and there is a small pop inside the fort. That is all.
Huh. Well, okay then.
Is it Groundhog Rider's turn yet?
No, actually, it's the bandits. Okay, so... Right. One bandit dashes out of the door and runs towards the burning fire on the ground. He has a large buckor shield on one arm and a big stick in the other hand.
Does it have like oil and rags on the tip?
That's what she said.
There is some sort of glob of fat on it, yes.
That's a torch. She's gonna try to burn this tower down.
Oh, no, take that guy out. I'm gonna take that fucking guy out. Is that it? Is that as far as he gets before I get my turn?
Yeah, he is not quite to the fire yet. Also, there are several arrows fired by the bandits inside the fort who just dash in front of the windows quickly to fire and then retreat again. 6 arrows are fired, and one is dodged by Vic, the other by Dwayne.
Oh, dudes, watch out!
And the rest just soar overhead, and that's all that you can see with the bandits.
Dog, it's Grom Rockrider's turn, and I'm gonna shoot that son of a bitch.
You know, I don't think Mr. Rockrider has any ranged weapons, actually. He just has his axes, which are not throwing axes, and, well, that's it, I think.
Well, let's see. Okay, so we're about, what, 60 meters from that guy? I guess I probably can't jump that far. But what does my guy think? Does my guy think that maybe he could make it?
No, he knows he couldn't jump that far. He probably couldn't jump 1/10 that far. Look, he knows he's no jumper. Look at your skills on your skill sheet. Jumping is totally not one of yours.
Oh. Pony riding. Where my pony at? Pony riding doesn't help. These are all pretty useless. I'm not gonna get to him. I mean, I'm not gonna start fishing now. Fishing's no good. So I've got drum performance.
Oh, maybe you could drum for the pushing workers. You know, like on a Viking boat? Maybe your drumming would help them push harder.
That would create a cool, intimidating atmosphere in which to besiege a fort to.
Totally, and you've got that skill, so you're particularly good at it. So that might surely give us some kind of pluses, right?
Yeah, if you play your drum in some sort of war drumming manner, your side would totally get some kind of pluses.
Oh, I have a drum?
Do you? Yeah, I mean, you do. It's a dwarven ritual drum used for all sorts of drumming purposes. It's small, like a tambourine, but made somehow dwarvishly to make huge taiko drum type sounds. Or something.
Maybe they like use it to sit on rocky crags or something. Also, it's like a portable dwarf chair for out in the mountains, you know, something like that.
Totally. It's your dwarven drum chair.
You guys just made that up.
Exactly.
So I can do that? I can just make up something I don't have?
Well, just because you're new and you weren't here for the character creation phase and the battle stuff hasn't really even started yet, I'm gonna say, yeah, you can write down that you have a dwarven drum chair, but that's it, guys, okay? After this moment, you just have what's on your character sheets. So write down drum chair on yours, Grom.
You called me Grom.
Sorry, Gary.
No. I am Grom Rockrider.